Hello dogs, this is Isaac and welcome back to Isaac Reviews 2021. Recently I saw The Addams Family 2 and honestly I'm just surprised we're getting it so soon. I mean, the first Addams Family came out less than 2 years ago, so you'd think MGM would wait a little longer to give it an encore, especially with how mediocre a reception it got, but here we are now. Anyway, for my thoughts on the first movie, it exists, I guess. It's got some very weak writing and human characters that look like they belong in Big Mouth, but compared to some of the worst films we got in 2019, like The Rise of Skywalker and Arctic Dogs, this was basically nothing. However, as mentioned, we got a sequel for some odd reason, and it probably won't do so well considering how MGM thought it'd be a good idea to put it up against Venom 2 and No Time to Die next week. So it's safe to say that this one won't do very well. It also is safe to say that it sucked, in my mind at least, and I'll be here to explain why.
So let's get started.
So the basic plot synopsis of The Addams Family 2 is that it's a road trip movie. There, that's the plot we're going for. It's a road trip movie with the Addams Family. And there's one of the biggest problems I have with this film. It's so boring. It comes with all the standard cliches for a movie of its basis, where a lot of outcomes can easily be seen about a mile away. There's plot points that can go mostly unexplained or just don't make sense. The characters are very one-note and forgettable, and there's just several parts of the film that just feel like they happen without any real reason. Oh, and since this is a comedy, how are the jokes? Well, the humor in this is just absolutely insufferable. Almost every single joke is just, haha, these characters are mentioning celebrities, which isn't funny and makes the film look really shameless and dated. Maybe there was a joke or two that might have been funny, but other than that, the comedy is basically the writers of this film saying, how do you do, fellow kids? So yeah, The Addams Family 2 does have a lot of problems, but does it have anything worthwhile? Well, yeah, kinda. For example, the animation is a noticeable step up from before, where the humans no longer look like they belong in Big Mouth, and the environments the Addamses travel to do look really nice. Also, the acting is relatively solid, although Wallace Shawn sounds too much like Rex from Toy Story for me to ignore it, and Bill Hader sounds like he's trying to be Jeff Goldblum. Again, the acting is okay, but those two performances could have been better. Also, why the hell was Snoop Dogg in this as Cousin It? Like, they could have gotten someone like Frank Welker or D. Bradley Baker to do his voice, but I guess they needed some more celebrities in it, so they put in the D-O-double-G so that he could just say literal gibberish. Sorry if I got off topic, I just can't get over how ridiculous that casting choice is. Anyways, in conclusion, The Addams Family 2 is another sequel that has no reason to exist and ended up being a very poor film overall. Sure, the animation and voice acting were fine, but the generic writing and atrocious humor gives more of a reason as to why this just doesn't work as a sequel and as a film in general. For my recommendation, I'd suggest just renting it for the kids around Halloween, but other than that, I'd recommend you just skip over it. What do you know? Now I've given 5 animated movies this year a negative review. And judging by how Hotel Transylvania Transformania looks, I doubt it'll be the last time I do so either. Alright, let's get my rating over with. Alright, so that was my review of The Addams Family 2. Kinda rhymes. Join me next time when we review something that'll toss us into obscurity if Venom 2 didn't already do that. No Time to Die. I have seen Casino Royale and Skyfall, and they were pretty good, so hopefully this will be a good send-off for the Daniel Craig Bond series. Anyways, that's just about it for this episode of Isaac Reviews 2021. Thank you all for watching, subscribe for more content like this, and I'll see you all in the next video. Bye!